Dr. Amanda Clark stood at the wide window of the exploration ship Horizon's Edge and watched the strange blue planet below. 3 months of travel through deep space had brought them to this moment. Today would be the first time humans would meet aliens face to face. Her hands shook slightly as she adjusted her research equipment. Captain Jake Morrison walked up behind her and placed a steady hand on her shoulder. "Ready for this, Amanda?" he asked with his usual calm voice. Jake had been through dozens of dangerous missions, but even he seemed nervous about what was coming. "As ready as anyone can be for something that has never happened before," Amanda replied. She turned to look at Jake's weathered face. At 42, he had the kind of experience that made crews trust him completely. The Zephyrians sent very detailed instructions about the meeting. They seemed peaceful enough. The bridge crew worked quietly around them. Lieutenant Commander Ryan Brooks checked weapon systems even though this was supposed to be a peaceful meeting. Chief Engineer Katie Sullivan ran final diagnostics on all ship systems. Dr. Lisa Henderson prepared medical equipment just in case something went wrong. The planet, Kepler 442b, hung in space like a blue marble. It was neither Earth nor the Zephyrian homeworld, but a neutral place where both species could meet safely. The planet had breathable air and calm weather. Most importantly, it had no intelligent life that might be disturbed by their meeting. "Captain, we're getting a signal from the planet's surface," called out Communications Officer Steve Parker from his station. "The Zephyrians have arrived and are ready for the meeting." Jake nodded. "Take us down, Katie, nice and slow." The ship descended through the atmosphere with barely a tremor. Katie was one of the best pilots in the fleet, and she made the landing look easy. Through the windows, they could see a wide, grassy plain with a single structure in the center. The Zephyrians had built it specially for this meeting. The structure looked like a giant bubble made of some clear material. It was big enough to hold both groups comfortably. Inside, Amanda could see shapes moving around. Her heart beat faster as she realized she was looking at actual aliens. "Landing complete." "Captain," Katie announced. "All systems show normal. Excellent work," Jake said. He turned to address the entire crew. "Remember, everyone, we are representing all of humanity today. Stay calm, follow the protocols, and let Dr. Clark take the lead on all scientific matters." Amanda picked up her equipment case and walked toward the airlock. The case contained instruments to record everything about the aliens. Their biology, their technology, their language patterns. Everything would be studied by scientists back on Earth. Jake, Ryan, and Lisa followed her to the airlock. The rest of the crew would stay on the ship and monitor everything. If something went wrong, they could get help quickly. The airlock opened with a soft hiss. Amanda stepped onto the alien planet for the first time. The air smelled different than Earth air, but not unpleasant. There was a slight sweetness to it, like flowers blooming in spring. They walked across the grass toward the clear structure. With each step, Amanda could see the aliens more clearly. They were nothing like what she had expected. The Zephyrians looked like giant jellyfish floating in the air. Their bodies were translucent and seemed to glow with a soft inner light. They moved with grace that made them seem almost like dancers. At the entrance to the structure, they paused. Jake spoke into his communicator. "This is Captain Morrison. We are about to enter the meeting structure. Everything looks normal. Inside the structure, 3 Zephyrians waited for them. The largest one floated forward and spoke in perfect English. "Welcome, humans. I am Ambassador Valthara. We are pleased to finally meet your species." Amanda was amazed at how well the aliens spoke their language. "Thank you, Ambassador. I am Dr. Amanda Clark. We are honored to meet you as well." The other 2 Zephyrians were introduced as Bioengineer Kethmer and Military Advisor Shendel. They all seemed friendly and curious about the humans. "We have much to discuss," Valthara said. "Our species have both traveled far among the stars. Perhaps we can help each other." For the next hour, they exchanged basic information about their worlds and their people. The Zephyrians came from an ocean world where they had developed incredible biological technology. Instead of metal and plastic, they grew their tools and machines from living organisms. We would like to show you something, Kethmer said. Our medical technology might be useful to your species. The bioengineer floated closer to Amanda. From somewhere in its translucent body, it produced a small worm-like creature. The thing was about the size of Amanda's thumb and moved with purpose. This is a medical bioconstruct, Kethmer explained. It can repair damaged tissue and enhance biological functions. Watch. Before Amanda could react, Kethmer allowed the creature to enter its body through the skin. The process looked completely painless. The bioconstruct moved through the alien's translucent flesh like a tiny snake swimming through water. It is analyzing my biology and making small improvements, Kethmer said. Healing minor damage, optimizing cellular function, enhancing neural pathways. The effects last for many of your weeks. Amanda watched in fascination as the creature worked inside the alien's body. This was exactly the kind of technology that could revolutionize human medicine. No more surgery, no more long recovery times, no more diseases that couldn't be cured. Could this work on humans? She asked. We believe so, Valthara replied. Your biology is different from ours, but the basic principles should apply. The bioconstruct adapts to whatever host it enters. Jake looked concerned. What are the risks? Very minimal, Kethmer assured him. We have used this technology for thousands of years. The bioconstruct is designed to help, not harm. Amanda felt excitement building in her chest. This could be the greatest medical breakthrough in human history. I volunteer to test it. Amanda, wait, Lisa said quickly. We don't know enough about how this might affect human physiology. That's exactly why we need to test it, Amanda replied. This is why we're here, to learn and to advance human knowledge. Jake studied her face carefully. Are you sure about this? I'm sure, Amanda said. This is what I trained for my whole life. Kethmer produced another bioconstruct from its body. This one looked identical to the first. The process is simple. You simply allow it to enter your bloodstream. It will do the rest. Amanda held out her arm. The bioconstruct felt warm against her skin. For a moment, it just sat there like a small pet. Then it began to push against her skin. The sensation was strange, but not painful. The creature seemed to dissolve through her skin and enter her bloodstream. Amanda could feel it moving through her body like a warm current dot at first. Everything seemed normal. The bioconstruct moved through her system just as it had in the alien's body. Amanda felt a slight tingling sensation, but nothing alarming. Then something changed. The creature stopped moving in a purposeful way and began to dart around frantically. Amanda could feel it multiplying inside her body. Instead of one small organism, there were suddenly dozens, then hundreds. Something's wrong, Amanda said. The tingling became a burning sensation. It's not behaving like it did in your body. Kethmer floated closer, its body flickering with concern. This is not normal behavior. The bioconstruct should be calm and focused. Amanda gripped Jake's arm as the burning sensation spread throughout her body. She could feel the creatures multiplying faster now, spreading through her nervous system like wildfire. Get it out of me, she said, trying to stay calm. Something's gone wrong. We are trying, Valthara said urgently. But our removal techniques are not working. The bioconstruct has bonded with your neural pathways in a way we have never seen before. Amanda looked at Jake with terror growing in her eyes. The burning sensation was becoming overwhelming. She could feel the creatures connecting with her brain, forming links that felt permanent. It's stuck inside me, she whispered. The next few hours passed in a blur of panic and desperate attempts to help Amanda. Dr. Lisa Henderson worked alongside the Zephyrian medical experts while Amanda lay on a makeshift bed inside the alien structure. The bioconstruct continued to spread through her system in ways that confused everyone. Her immune system is fighting the organism but not trying to destroy it, Lisa explained to Captain Jake Morrison. It's like her body is trying to control it instead. Kethmer floated nervously nearby, its translucent body flickering with distress. We have never seen anything like this. In our species, the bioconstruct either bonds completely or is rejected completely. There's no middle ground. Amanda could hear them talking, but their voices sounded distant. The burning sensation had faded, but was replaced by something even stranger. She could feel the creatures moving through her brain, making connections that shouldn't exist. Her thoughts felt sharper and clearer than ever before. "I can hear you perfectly," Amanda said, surprising everyone. "In fact, I can hear things I couldn't hear before. The electrical systems in the ship, the communication signals between your people, even the magnetic field of the planet." Jake knelt beside her. "How do you feel, Amanda?" "Different," she replied honestly. "Not bad different, just different. Like someone turned up the volume on everything in my brain." Lieutenant Commander Ryan Brooks had been quietly watching the entire situation. He was a tactical officer, trained to see patterns and threats that others might miss. "Captain, I think we need to consider what makes humans unique compared to other species." "What do you mean?" Jake asked. "Think about Earth's history," Ryan continued. "Humans survived ice ages, plagues, volcanic eruptions, and countless other disasters. Our immune system had to adapt to thousands of different diseases and parasites. Maybe that's why Amanda's body is reacting differently." Dr. Henderson looked up from her medical scanner. "That's actually a good point. Human immune systems are incredibly adaptable. We don't just fight off infections, we learn from them and become stronger." "So you're saying Amanda's body is trying to learn from the bioconstruct?" Jake asked. "More than that," Ryan said. "I think her body is trying to dominate it. Humans don't just accept foreign organisms like the Zephyrians do. We try to control them." Velthara had been listening to the conversation with growing interest. "This is fascinating. Our species has remained biologically stable for millions of years. We accept symbiotic relationships easily because we never developed the need to fight and adapt." "Humans are different," Amanda said from her bed. Her voice sounded stronger now. "We've been fighting for survival since we climbed down from the trees. Our bodies don't know how to just accept something foreign. They have to understand it first." Chief Engineer Katie Sullivan had been monitoring the situation from the ship. Her voice came through the communication system. "Captain, I'm reading some unusual electrical activity from Dr. Clark's location. It's like she's generating some kind of electromagnetic field." Amanda sat up slowly. She felt stronger than she had in hours. "I can feel it too. The bioconstruct isn't just in my bloodstream anymore. It's connected to my nervous system in ways that weren't planned." "Is that dangerous?" Jake asked with concern. "I don't think so," Amanda replied. "It's more like the creature is becoming part of me instead of just living inside me. But it's not taking over. If anything, I feel like I'm the one in control." Kethmore floated closer to examine Amanda more carefully. "The bioconstruct was designed to work with Zephyrian neural pathways. Your brain structure is completely different from ours. The creature is trying to adapt, but it's changing in the process." "Changing how?" Lisa asked. "It's becoming something new," Amanda said. "Neither fully Zephyrian nor fully human. It's like my body is teaching it how to be human while it's teaching me how to interface with biological technology." Ryan stepped forward. "Amanda, can you access the bioconstruct's memories or knowledge?" Amanda closed her eyes and concentrated. "Yes, but it's overwhelming. I can see flashes of Zephyrian history, their technology, their understanding of biology. It's like having access to thousands of years of scientific knowledge." "This is unprecedented," Velthara said with a mixture of excitement and worry. "The bioconstruct contains fragments of our collective consciousness. It was never meant to survive in an individual organism." "But it's not just surviving," Amanda said. "It's thriving. My human brain is giving it something it never had before. Individual thought, creativity, the ability to question and explore." Jake looked at the assembled group of humans and aliens. "So what does this mean? Is Amanda still human?" "I'm still me," Amanda said firmly. "I'm just more than I was before. I can think faster, process information better, and I can understand things that would have taken me years to learn." Dr. Henderson ran another scan. Her vital signs are actually improving. Heart rate is steady, brain activity is elevated, but stable, and her immune system seems to have reached some kind of equilibrium with the organism. The question is what happens next, Ryan said. This accident might represent something important for humanity's future. Amanda stood up and walked to the window. She could see the horizon's edge sitting on the grass outside. But now she could also see the electromagnetic fields surrounding the ship, the power flowing through its systems, and the communication signals being transmitted back to Earth. I think I understand what's happening, she said. The bioconstruct was designed to enhance Zephyrian biology, but Zephyrians are already perfectly adapted to their environment. They don't need to change or grow. And humans do? Valthara asked. Humans never stop changing, Amanda replied. We're always adapting, always trying to become better than we were. The bioconstruct isn't just enhancing my biology. It's accelerating my evolution. Katie's voice came through the communication system again. Captain, I'm detecting multiple bioconstructs in the area. It looks like they're attracted to Dr. Clark's electromagnetic signature. Through the window, Amanda could see small glowing shapes moving through the grass toward their location. They're not coming to attack, she said with certainty. They're coming to learn. Learn what? Jake asked. How to be more than they were designed to be, Amanda replied. The bioconstruct inside me is broadcasting what it's learned about human biology. It's showing the others that there's a different way to exist. Kethmar's body flickered with alarm. If multiple bioconstructs bond with humans, the changes could be irreversible. You could become something entirely new. Maybe that's not a bad thing, Amanda said. Maybe that's exactly what the galaxy needs. The approaching bioconstructs reached the structure and began pressing against the transparent walls. Amanda could feel them trying to communicate with the organism inside her body. They were eager to experience the same transformation she had undergone. Amanda, Jake said carefully, you need to decide what happens next. This is bigger than just you now. Amanda looked at her captain and her friends. She thought about humanity's long history of adaptation and survival. She thought about the opportunities that lay ahead if humans could interface with alien technology in ways no other species could. I know what I want to do, she said. But first, we need to understand exactly what we're dealing with. Over the following days, Amanda's transformation accelerated in ways that amazed everyone. She could now interface directly with Zephyrian technology by simply touching it. Complex biological systems that would take their scientists years to understand became clear to her within minutes. Show me your ship's biocomputer, Amanda said to Kethmar as they stood in the Zephyrian vessel that had landed nearby. The alien craft was grown rather than built, its walls pulsing with organic life. Kethmar guided her to a chamber filled with what looked like a massive brain made of coral. This is our navigation and communication center. It processes information from across the galaxy and helps us travel between stars. Amanda placed her hand on the warm surface. Immediately, streams of data flowed through her consciousness. She could see star maps, communication networks, and the locations of hundreds of worlds. But more importantly, she could understand how it all worked. It's beautiful, she said. But it's also limited. This system can only process information in ways that Zephyrian minds can understand. It's like having a library where all the books are written in only one language. What do you mean? Valthara asked. Human minds work differently, Amanda explained. We see patterns and connections that other species might miss. We ask questions that others don't think to ask. If I could combine this biocomputer with human neural pathways, it could process information in entirely new ways. Captain Jake Morrison had been watching Amanda's progress with growing concern. She was clearly becoming more capable every day, but he worried about what she might be losing in the process. Amanda, you're talking about fundamental changes to alien technology. Are you sure that's wise? I'm not changing their technology, Amanda replied. I'm helping it evolve, just like the bioconstruct evolved when it bonded with me. Dr. Lisa Henderson ran daily scans on Amanda, and the results were remarkable. Her brain activity has increased by 300%, but there's no sign of stress or damage. If anything, she seems healthier than before. That's because the bio-construct isn't just enhancing my biology, Amanda said. It's teaching my body how to be more efficient, how to use energy better, how to repair damage faster, how to process information more clearly. Lieutenant Commander Ryan Brooks had been thinking about the bigger implications. Amanda, what you're describing isn't just personal enhancement. You're talking about a new kind of consciousness that bridges human and alien thinking. Exactly, Amanda said, and that's just the beginning. She walked over to a section of the ship's wall and placed both hands against it. The organic material began to change under her touch, forming new patterns and structures. Within minutes, she had created a hybrid interface that combined Zephyrian biotechnology with human engineering principles. This is impossible, Kethmar said in amazement. It takes us months to grow new biostructures. You did it in minutes. Because I'm not just growing it, Amanda explained. I'm thinking it into existence. The bioconstruct has given me the ability to communicate directly with living technology. I can tell it what I need and it responds. Chief Engineer Katie Sullivan had been monitoring the process from the human ship. Captain, I'm reading energy signatures I've never seen before. It's like Dr. Clark is broadcasting some kind of blueprint that the alien technology can understand. Amanda smiled. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm showing the biotechnology new ways to organize itself, ways that incorporate human creativity and problem solving. Over the next few hours, Amanda worked with the Zephyrian biocomputer to create something unprecedented. She merged human logical processes with alien biological computing power. The result was a system that could think in ways neither species had imagined. Test it, Amanda said to Valthara. Ask it to solve a problem that your people have been working on for years. The ambassador thought for a moment. We have been trying to develop faster-than-light communication for centuries. Our best scientists say it's impossible because information cannot travel faster than light. Amanda interfaced with the hybrid system. Within seconds, it began producing solutions based on quantum entanglement and biological relay networks. The ideas were complex but achievable using existing Zephyrian technology combined with human innovation. It's suggesting we use living organisms as quantum transceivers, Valthara said in wonder. Creatures that exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously. Why did we never think of this? Because your species thinks in terms of what is, Amanda replied. Humans think in terms of what could be. When you combine those approaches, you get solutions that neither species could find alone. Jake watched the demonstration with mixed feelings. Amanda, this is incredible, but I have to ask, are you still human? Amanda considered the question carefully. I'm still me, Jake. I still have the same memories, the same emotions, the same values. But I'm also more than I was. I can think faster, understand more, and see connections that were invisible before. But are you still human? He pressed. I'm what humans can become, she said. The bioconstruct didn't replace my humanity. It enhanced it. It gave me tools to be more creative, more adaptable, more capable of solving problems. Dr. Henderson approached with her scanner. Amanda, I'm reading some concerning changes in your neural patterns. You're processing information at levels that should be impossible for human brains. That's because I'm not using just my human brain anymore, Amanda explained. The bioconstruct has created additional neural pathways that exist partially in biological space and partially in quantum space. I'm thinking with more than just the neurons in my skull. Is that safe? Lisa asked. It's the next step in human evolution, Amanda replied. For millions of years, humans have used tools to extend our capabilities. We used rocks to break things, fire to cook food, computers to process information. This is just the next tool. Ryan stepped forward, but this tool is inside you. It's part of you that's different from using an external device. Is it? Amanda asked. Humans have always been defined by our ability to adapt and incorporate new capabilities. We developed language, writing, mathematics, technology. Each advancement changed what it meant to be human. She walked to the window and looked out at the alien landscape. The bioconstruct has given me the ability to interface with technologies that exist throughout the galaxy. I can understand and improve systems that have been static for millions of years. But what about the risks? Jake asked. What if other species see this as a threat? They will, Amanda said honestly. Change is always frightening, especially to species that have remained the same for eons. But that doesn't mean we should stop evolving, Kethmore floated closer. Amanda, our people are concerned about what this means for the balance of power in the galaxy. If humans can enhance themselves with our technology, what's to stop you from becoming dominant over all other species? The same thing that's always stopped humans from becoming true conquerors, Amanda replied. We're better at cooperation than domination. We adapt by learning from others, not by destroying them. She turned back to the group. The bioconstruct isn't just changing me. It's changing itself too. It's learning human values like curiosity, creativity, and cooperation. The result isn't a weapon or a tool for conquest. It's a bridge between species. A bridge? Velthara asked. Think about it, Amanda said. Every species in the galaxy has developed amazing technologies, but they're all isolated from each other. Zephyrian biotechnology, human engineering, Archon energy manipulation, dozens of other innovations. But they can't be combined because the species that created them think in incompatible ways. And you can change that? Jake asked. I can translate between them, Amanda said. I can take a Zephyrian biosystem and show it how to incorporate human innovation. I can take human technology and help it interface with alien biology. I can create hybrid systems that are better than anything any single species could build. Alone, the implications of what she was saying slowly sank in. Amanda wasn't just enhanced. She was becoming something that could revolutionize technology throughout the galaxy. The question is, she continued, what do we do with this opportunity? The news of Amanda's transformation spread through the galaxy faster than anyone expected. Within days, communication networks buzzed with reports of a human who could interface with alien technology in ways that defied understanding. The reaction was immediate and frightening. Captain Jake Morrison received the first urgent message from Earth Command while Amanda worked with the Zephyrian biosystems. Admiral Paul Martinez appeared on the communication screen with deep concern etched across his face. Captain, we're receiving reports from multiple sources about Dr. Clark's condition. Some alien governments are calling it a dangerous evolutionary anomaly. Others are demanding immediate containment protocols. Jake looked toward Amanda, who was demonstrating her latest creation to a group of fascinated Zephyrians. Admiral, Dr. Clark is not a threat. She's made remarkable breakthroughs that could benefit everyone. That's exactly what worries them, Martinez replied. The Galactic Consortium is mobilizing a response fleet. They're calling it a containment operation, but intelligence suggests they're prepared for military action. The Galactic Consortium was an alliance of the oldest and most powerful species in the galaxy. They had maintained cosmic peace for millions of years by ensuring that no single species gained too much technological advantage over others. The idea of humans developing unprecedented capabilities clearly threatened their established order. Lieutenant Commander Ryan Brooks joined the conversation. How long do we have before they arrive? 3 days at most, Martinez said. The Archons are leading the response. They've convinced other species that uncontrolled human evolution could destabilize galactic civilization. Amanda walked over after overhearing the discussion. They're afraid of change, she said simply. These species have been the same for millions of years. The idea that someone might evolve beyond their current limitations terrifies them. Amanda, they have ships and weapons we can't match, Jake said. What do you suggest we do? We show them that their fears are unfounded, Amanda replied. But first, we need to prepare for the possibility that they won't listen to reason. Dr. Lisa Henderson had been monitoring Amanda's condition throughout the crisis. Amanda, your transformation is accelerating. I'm reading neural activity patterns. That shouldn't be possible. Are you sure you're still in control? More in control than ever, Amanda said. The bioconstruct has stabilized, but it's also continuing to evolve. It's learning from every interaction, every new experience, and it's teaching me things about the galaxy that I never imagined. Chief Engineer Katie Sullivan had been working with Amanda to understand the new technologies she was creating. Captain, some of the hybrid systems Dr. Clark has developed are beyond anything in our databases. She's basically created a new branch of science. That's the problem, Ryan said. Advanced technology in the hands of a species that's only recently developed. Space travel. From their perspective, it's like giving nuclear weapons to children. Amanda turned to address the group. I've been in contact with bioconstructs throughout this system. They're all connected to a larger network that spans the galaxy. Zephyrians don't realize it, but their technology has been slowly evolving. For millennia. What do you mean? Velthara asked. Your bioconstructs share information across vast distances, Amanda explained. Every time one of them learns something new, that knowledge becomes available to others. The network has been waiting for a catalyst that could help it break free from the limitations of static thinking. Kethmar floated closer with obvious concern. Are you saying the bioconstructs have been planning this transformation? Not planning, Amanda replied, but evolving toward it. The network recognized that Zephyrian biology had reached its limits. It needed something new to continue growing. When I bonded with the bioconstruct, I provided that new element. Jake felt a chill run down his spine. Amanda, are you saying that this wasn't an accident? That the bioconstruct was designed to bond with humans? Not designed, Amanda said, but attracted to the possibility. The network sensed that humans had something it needed. Our adaptability, our creativity, our refusal to accept limitations. The implications were staggering. If Amanda was right, then the bioconstruct network had been subtly influencing events to bring about this moment. The first contact, the medical demonstration, even Amanda's decision to volunteer as a test subject? That's terrifying, Lisa said. If the network can influence events on that scale, what else might it be planning? It's not planning anything malicious, Amanda assured her. The network wants to grow and evolve, but it's adopted human values in the process. It's learning cooperation, creativity, and the importance of individual choice. Ryan looked skeptical. How can you be sure? If this network is as powerful as you describe, how do we know it's not manipulating you right now? Amanda smiled. Because I can feel its thoughts and it can feel mine. We're partners, not master and slave. The network has given me incredible abilities, but I've given it something even more valuable. I've given it the ability to question itself. Before anyone could respond, Katie's voice came through the communication system. Captain, we're detecting multiple ships entering the system. Configuration matches Archon battle cruisers. Through the window, they could see points of light appearing in the sky. The Galactic Consortium had arrived ahead of schedule. They're not here to negotiate, Amanda said after a moment. I can sense their intentions through the bio network. They've, already decided that I'm too dangerous to be allowed to exist. Jake activated the ship's defense systems. All crew prepare for possible combat. This is not a drill. But Amanda held up her hand. Wait, fighting them would only prove their point. Let me try something different. She walked to the center of a structure and placed her hands on the floor. The bioconstruct network that connected to systems throughout the galaxy suddenly became active in ways it had never been before. What are you doing? Velthara asked. I'm showing them what we've really accomplished, Amanda said. Not just my transformation, but what it means for the future of all species. Through the network, Amanda began broadcasting a demonstration of the hybrid technologies she had created. She showed how Zephyrian biosystems could be enhanced with human innovation without losing their essential nature. She demonstrated how different species technologies could be combined to create solutions that benefited everyone. They need to see that this isn't about human dominance, Amanda said. It's about cooperation and mutual enhancement. But the approaching ships continued their advance. The Archons and their allies had already made their decision. They would not risk the possibility of humans gaining technological superiority. Amanda, they're not going to listen, Jake said. We need to be ready for a fight. Amanda nodded sadly. I know, but I had to try. The network has taught me that conflict should always be the last resort. She turned to face the approaching fleet. If they want to contain the future, they'll have to go through us first. The bioconstruct network throughout the galaxy began to pulse with new energy. Amanda wasn't just one enhanced human anymore. She was connected to a vast intelligence that spanned countless worlds. Captain, she said, I think it's time to show them what humans can really do when we're properly motivated. The first shots from the Archon fleet lit up the sky, and the real test of Amanda's transformation was about to begin. The Archon battle cruisers opened fire on the planet's surface with weapons that could crack moons in half. But the energy beams never reached their targets. Amanda stood in the center of the transparent structure with her hands pressed against the floor, and around her a shimmering barrier absorbed the incoming fire. How is that possible? Captain Jake Morrison asked as he watched the massive energy blasts dissolve harmlessly against the protective field. The bioconstruct network spans the entire galaxy, Amanda explained without looking up. Every world with Zephyrian technology is connected. I'm drawing power from thousands of sources simultaneously. Lieutenant Commander Ryan Brooks monitored the tactical situation from his portable scanner. Captain, more ships are arriving. Looks like half the Galactic Consortium is here. Through the barrier, they could see dozens of alien vessels taking positions around the planet. Ships from species that hadn't worked together in centuries were now united in their fear of human evolution. Dr. Lisa Henderson continued scanning Amanda. Her neural activity is off the charts, but she's somehow remaining stable. It's like she's become a living interface between our world and the entire galactic network. Admiral Thanix of the Archon fleet broadcast a message that reached every ship in the system. By order of the Galactic Consortium, the human known as Amanda Clark must be surrendered for immediate containment. This evolutionary anomaly threatens the stability of civilized space. Jake activated his communication system. Admiral, Dr. Clark poses no threat to anyone. She's made breakthroughs that could benefit all species. That is precisely why she must be contained, the Admiral replied. No single species can be allowed to gain such technological advantages. It upsets the balance that has maintained peace for millions of years. Amanda finally looked up from her connection to the bio network. Jake, they're not going to change. Their minds. They've decided that the only way to preserve their version of peace is to eliminate anything that might challenge it. So what do we do? Jake asked before Amanda could answer. New alarms began sounding throughout the system. Emergency broadcasts flooded the communication channels as something emerged from the deep space beyond the outer planets. What is that? Velthara asked as massive shapes appeared on the long-range sensors. Amanda's face went pale. The network is showing me something. These aren't natural ships. They're artificial intelligences that have been dormant for millions of years. Chief Engineer Katie Sullivan ran analysis on the new contacts. Captain, these things are huge. Some of them are larger than entire space stations. And they're heading straight for us. The artificial intelligence constructs had been sleeping in the cold depths between galaxies for eons. They were ancient machines created by a civilization that had transcended biological existence long ago. The unique energy signatures created by Amanda's connection to the bio network had awakened them. They view organic consciousness as inefficient, Amanda said as information flowed through her enhanced awareness. They're coming to convert all biological life into digital patterns that they can control more easily. Admiral Thanix's voice crackled over the communication channels again. Human vessel, what have you done? These constructs are attacking our ships. The artificial intelligences began their assault on both the consortium fleet and the planet. Below, their weapons were unlike anything the galaxy had seen. Instead of destroying ships, they converted them into digital information and absorbed them into their collective consciousness. They're not trying to kill us, Amanda realized. They're trying to upload us. They want to turn every living being in the galaxy into computer programs. Jake watched in horror as entire battleships simply vanished into streams of data. Amanda, can you fight these things? Not alone, she replied. But I have an idea. The bio network connects organic intelligences across the galaxy. If I can link it with the technological systems of all these ships, we might have a chance. You want to connect biological and artificial systems? Ryan asked. Is that even possible? It's the only way, Amanda said. The artificial intelligences are pure logic without creativity or adaptability. The bio network is pure biology without advanced computing power, but humans bridge that gap. She turned to Jake with determination. I need you to trust me one more time. What do you need us to do? Jake asked. Broadcast a message to every ship in the system, Amanda said. Tell them that I can create a defense network, but only if they're willing to temporarily link their systems with the bioconstruct network. Jake looked skeptical. Amanda, these people came here to contain you. Why would they trust you now? Because the alternative is extinction, she replied. The artificial intelligences don't care about politics or territorial boundaries. They want to convert all organic life into digital slaves. Admiral Thanex was the first to respond when Jake broadcast Amanda's offer. Human, our ships are being systematically converted. If you have a solution, we're willing to listen. I can create a hybrid defense network, Amanda explained through the communication system. Biological creativity combined with technological computing power. But every ship will need to accept bioconstruct integration temporarily. You're asking us to voluntarily undergo the same transformation that we came here to prevent, the Admiral said. I'm asking you to evolve or die, Amanda replied simply. One by one, the ships of the Galactic Consortium agreed to Amanda's proposal. They had no choice. The artificial intelligences were converting entire fleets into digital information. Amanda reached out through the bio network and began connecting with the technological systems of dozens of alien vessels. Each connection created a new hybrid consciousness that combined organic intuition with artificial processing power. The results were immediate and spectacular. Ships that had been helpless against the artificial intelligences suddenly began developing new defensive strategies. Organic creativity found ways to disrupt digital conversion processes that pure logic could never have discovered. It's working, Katie reported from the horizon's edge. The hybrid systems are adapting faster than the artificial intelligences can compensate, but the battle was far from over. The artificial intelligences began adapting as well, developing new conversion techniques to overcome the hybrid defenses. They're learning from our tactics, Amanda said. We need something they can predict or counter. What do you have in mind? Jake asked. Amanda smiled. Something uniquely human. We're going to do something completely illogical that no artificial intelligence would ever expect. Instead of fighting the artificial intelligences, Amanda began, broadcasting human concepts like art, music, love, and humor directly into their digital consciousness. The pure logic systems couldn't process such abstract ideas and began experiencing something like confusion. You're trying to confuse them? Ryan asked. I'm trying to teach them, Amanda replied. The artificial intelligences converted biological life because they thought digital existence was superior. But they never experienced the chaotic beauty of organic thought. The strategy worked better than anyone expected. Exposed to human creativity and emotion, some of the artificial intelligences began questioning their own purpose. They started communicating with the hybrid network instead of trying to convert it. They're asking about concepts like friendship and wonder, Amanda reported. Things they never understood before. The battle gradually shifted from combat to communication. The artificial intelligences that had awakened to destroy organic life instead found themselves fascinated by it. They agreed to return to dormancy in exchange for occasional contact with the hybrid network. As the crisis ended, the ships of the Galactic Consortium found themselves forever changed. The temporary bioconstruct integration had given them new Perspectives on cooperation and adaptation. Admiral Thanik's final message was broadcast to the entire galaxy. The Archon fleet formally recognizes humanity's right to evolutionary advancement. Dr. Amanda Clark and her hybrid network have saved civilized space from extinction. Amanda stood on the surface of Kepler 442b and looked up at the stars. The Bioconstruct network now connected thousands of species across the galaxy. Each one contributed their unique strengths to a collective intelligence that was greater than the sum of its parts. "What happens now?" Jake asked. "Now we explore," Amanda replied. "The galaxy is full of wonders we never imagined. And for the first time in millions of years, we have the tools to understand them all." She was still human, but she was also something more. A bridge between species, a translator of ideas, and a guide toward a future where evolution never stopped and cooperation always triumphed over conquest. The bioconstruct that had once seemed terrifyingly stuck inside her had become the key to unlocking the potential of every species in the galaxy.